So, I'm going to make the trans videos. My name is Alec. I am Tumblr user Youthphone through Change. And I'm sure you know the kind of video I'm talking about. The trans videos. The heavy ones where they talk about what it feels like. Which is hard. It's really hard. I'm not going to lie, it's hard. There's not much good about it. It's hard, it feels like you're trapped. There's something on your body you don't want. It's not supposed to be there and you know it. But it's there and people might not believe you, and that's the worst part. People will just sit there and not trust you to know what you're feeling, and it's frustrating. It's stupid, but that's what they do. And there's nothing you can do about that, and it's terrible. And they'll say, well, we don't want you to make any permanent changes to your body. And you'll say, well, that's what I need. But getting away from all of that, the next topic is people. People will be really awful sometimes. And I know it's terrible, but they will. And there's not much you can do about it. And it sucks. Speaking of people, feminists. Feminists are great. I love feminists. I love the idea of feminism. I am a feminist. It's wonderful. The equality between sexes and genders is glorious. It's supposed to be there. I believe full-heartedly in it. But trans guys aren't trans guys to escape the patriarchy. For a lot of reasons. One, it's not a choice. It's not because you're scared. It's because that's how you feel and that's how you were born. Sucks. 2, being trans is harder than being a woman. I'm going to flat out say that. And you can give me hate. I don't care. I will stand by it. Even from a societal point of view, first of all, you literally feel unnatural. No matter if people tell you you are or not, you feel unnatural. People will call you a freak because you're trans. I mean, the unemployment rates are higher, and the benefits are lower. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. I know why you're saying it, but it's hurtful and it's wrong. So, please stop. 3rd topic, help. Get it. You need it. You may think you're strong. You are. Simply being alive and being trans makes you strong. You have to be strong. It's not something you can be weak about. It's not, honestly. If you're alive and you're trans, then you're one of the strongest people I know. But everyone needs help every once in a little while, and it doesn't make you weak. Maybe help from friends isn't enough, and I understand that. And it's nothing against your friends. That's a hard thing to help with that you generally need a degree to help with. You need to be trained. So, go to a gender counselor. Therapists, when good therapists, are glorious. I'm getting one soon. I need one. So I can go through surgeries and hormones. If you have any questions that you don't need professional help with, like a degree or a signature, I can help. I know a lot about the topic, I know a lot about surgeries, I know what it feels like seeing as I am a trans person, I'm a trans boy. I know about binders, I know where I got mine, they work really well. That's another thing. Small breasts. It's both hard and easy. Harder and easier because it's easier because they're less of a presence, they're less heavy and there. But it's also harder to find binders that work. If you're a trans boy with really small breasts, you'll know this. And when it comes to surgery time, it is a lot easier to have small breasts. You don't need to make one incision to suck all the tissue out. But it's harder to find binders that work, and it's harder to find things that work in general. It also means you tend to have a smaller frame, which holds muscle differently. I mean, I work out a ton, and I'm scrawny as hell. So it's a bit hard to look like a buff washerman and you have no muscle, which is difficult and annoying and stuff like that. But it's part of living, and that's not a thing. If you're trans, it's a part of who you are, and while it may be something you're not specifically in love with, it's something you have to accept. It's part of you, and it always will be. You will always be trans. And there's nothing you can do to stop that, and while it may be hard, that's how it is. So, to go over topics you've been over so far. I am trans. It's hard to be trans. I'm not saying you need to pity all trans people and go out of your way to, like, make their lives easier. Just don't be a dick. If someone says that they're a woman, they're a woman. Believe them, no matter how they look. They could be like the tallest, most manly person you've ever seen, and if they say they're a woman on the inside. And that's what counts. It could be a person like me who's tiny and have a feminine-ish physique, and they're a guy. That's how it works. No matter what you look like, what you feel inside is what you are. So believe them and trust them and don't make fun of them. That's stupid. It'll only make their lives harder. And you know, if you send me anal hate for this, I can deal with it. I'd rather you send it to me than someone who would break down because of it. So go ahead. Make it flood in. Don't expect to get much of a reaction out of me, because probably I'll get angry, not hurt. I won't retaliate with some tears or something like that. I'll retaliate with anger and probably sarcasm, knowing me. 3. Feminism. Love it. Feminism is great. It's wonderful. I love it. Just don't make everything about feminism. Transgender people are not about feminism. They can believe in feminism, like me. That does not mean that they're doing it because of feminism. That does not mean that their motive is feminism. Their motive isn't feminism if they're actually trans. Their motive is so that they can feel comfortable and natural in their own body. And that's important. 5. 4. Asking me. You can ask me about anything, regardless of if it's transgender or not. Just, if you have any questions, if you have any complaints, if you're having a hard time, if you think you're trans but aren't sure what it feels like, go ahead and ask me. It's fine. And I know, figuring out what you are can be hard, and you don't need to necessarily put labels on yourself immediately. I know that I am trans. You can be gender fluid, you can be ungendered, you can be a third gender, you can be whatever you want. Whatever feels right to you. That's fine. And if people are being douchey to you, then you can talk to me and I'll hopefully make you feel better. I'll do whatever I can, because I know it sucks, and I know sometimes you just want to take a knife and just cut them off, whatever they are, but that's not very healthy. That'll really hurt. It'll hurt those around you, it'll hurt yourself, it'll do permanent damage to your body, that'll just remind you of the fact that you were trans, that you are trans, that they were there. So, the best thing to do is to wait. I know it's hard, and I know it sucks, but that's the best thing you can do. Wait. And get things moving. Go see a gender counselor. Talk to your doctors. Get blood work done. Professionals can help you. And I know it costs a ridiculous amount of money, and we need to change that, but that's how it is right now, and sadly that's just what you need to deal with. and trying to deal with. That's what every trans person has to deal with. So, ask me things if you need help. I can send you to the site where I got my binders. I can tell you all the tricks I've come up with about feeling more manly. I'm sorry you have to go through with this. I'm sorry I do too. And you don't have to be trans to be an ally. I know there's a lot of ally hate going on right now, and I'm sorry it's happening, any allies out there. Thank you so much for being there for us. We need you. We need support. No matter what we say, we're feeling bitter, and we're feeling angry, and we're feeling sad, and we take it out on you, and we shouldn't, and I know that. But, thank you. We need your help. We need your support. Thank you for being there for us. You can talk to allies. You can talk to me. You can talk to a gender counselor. If you have one, you can talk to your other friends. Talk to people. It's important. Make a video like this one. Complain. I know people will think you're annoying sometimes, but complain. It's useful. It's venting. So, yeah, that's that. I know it's hard, and I know it sucks, and I know it's really difficult and stupid and dumb, but understand that you can get through it, and in time, you'll be okay. So, see you later. Good luck.